Daylight.
Yeah, I like that.
Dayman.
Dayman.
Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. You're a master of karate
And friendship for everyone.
A Dayman, that's it.
Dayman.
Fighter of the night, man.
Champion of the sun.
You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Dayman.
Dayman. Nice, we'll get the
Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today, I will be reviewing a collaboration between Aleman, Two Brothers, and Stone. This is their Dayman Coffee IPA. Just came out here in Ohio. It was bottled on March 1st of this year. And despite that amusing clip that you guys just saw, Stone has come out and they've said that this name doesn't have anything to do with It's Always Sunny. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep pretending Stone. You can say whatever you want. And you want to serve this at about 50 degrees, and it is 8.7%, which is pretty high, because Stone is calling this one just a single IPA. To me, this would be Imperial status, but I'm going to go with what the brewer said. But yeah, coffee IPA, this should be a really interesting experience, I'm thinking. Okay, so that pours out perfectly clear, nice dark orange. There's about 2 fingers of a slightly off-white head. Wow. Wow, okay, that is weird. I mean, it looks like a traditional IPA, but right off the bat, there's a ton of really nice freshly roasted coffee aromas, like a really nice fresh roasted coffee bean. Pretty intense, and then it kind of gives way to like some citrus notes, a little bit of grapefruit, some pine, almost like a hint of tangerine. Wow, yeah. That is a lot of coffee, though. I mean, it's so weird, because you see it, and it looks like an IPA, but then you get like these big coffee overtones you expect from like a stout or a porter. Wow, this smells really, really interesting. I can't wait to try it. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Wow. Whoa. That is weird. Just like in the aroma, there is a ton of coffee right away. A decent amount of like a really nice, freshly roasted cup of coffee, like dark coffee. This is, wow, this is really unusual. Yeah, it tastes like a fresh roasted cup of coffee. And then what's really weird is right in the middle of the tongue, there's this blast of some really nice orange peel, grapefruit, some pine, a little bit of tangerine, and then it goes right back into that coffee roastiness. Very interesting. It's not too bitter. I mean, there's some bitterness, but that's not overwhelming at all. And it's a very clean, easy to drink beer. Finish is kind of crisp, not overly crisp. It's got a medium body and a pretty creamy mouthfeel, actually. I'm assuming that's maybe the coffee. I really expected this beer to be a lot darker just based off of the fact that, hey, there's coffee in it, but man, this is very, very interesting. Wow. Yeah, it goes coffee, then into like, you know, the citrus, grapefruit, IPA type notes, and then back to coffee for the finisher. Very weird, very interesting. Kind of seems like something Dogfish Head would do, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is definitely not what I expected. I mean, I get a lot more coffee than I was expecting. I know it says coffee IPA, but you know what I mean. I mean, an IPA and coffee just seems like... But yeah, this really works. And I gotta say, the 8.7 is masked almost too well. Like, I can't taste it, can't smell it. I don't even really get any warming as it goes down. Like, the 8.7 is masked incredibly well. So, my hat's off to Aleman, Two Brothers and Stone. For a rating, I'm going to go with a 4.1. This is a very enjoyable and a very interesting and unique take on, the IPA style. Like I said, right away, you do get a huge blast of fresh coffee. I mean, it's like the freshest coffee you can think of. It's almost like a Java type of taste. Then it goes right into that grapefruit, citrusy, piney type of IPA flavor that you're used to. And then right back to that coffee roastness. And then it finishes with a really creamy mouthfeel. So, very weird, but it's a good weird. And I would say if you guys can get this, definitely pick it up. All right, that does for me. I'm going to get back to sipping on this beer. And remember, if you want to see any particular beer review, just leave me a comment, and I will try and get to that. All right, guys, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.